Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cash stuffing for the 3rd week of May. How are you all doing? It's Thursday afternoon while I'm filming this. I might try and put this out tonight, I'll see, because I've been kind of late in my last videos. So I was paid yesterday, so all of my weeks are all ready to go. So this is week 1 for me. So £380 we're cash stuffing today. So I've got 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75 and 80. So £380 we're cash stuffing. So I've just got back from London. I was there from Tuesday to just now, just got in. It was fine, it was quite nice, the weather actually, but then it rained today. But all good, it was a good trip. So, what have I got left over? Well, not much at all. I do have some coins, so let's have a look. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, £4. And then we've got 2 50s and a bit of change for Errol, which is good. And then I've got nothing, money to go back to the bank. And I've got 1, 2, 3 5s for the £5 challenge. Lovely. Right, so let's restuff for the next week. Groceries, as usual, will get £50. So 20, 40, and we'll give it that scabby one, 50 into groceries. Fuel is going to get 20. I think I need some new envelopes. I do have some envelopes from Ira actually that I got in the Advent box thing. I've clearly spilled something on this. So I might switch them up. All right, spending this week will get its usual £35. So what I do is I roll this dice here, and whatever I land on, some of this money will go towards an envelope later on. So what we're going to get this week. +2 it is. So plus for me is keeping going this way. So 1, 2. Oh, lovely. So just £5 will go towards an envelope later, which gives me £30 for spending. That's good actually. I'm going out on Saturday. Well, I'm going into town just to get some last minute bits for the Western Balkans. But I'm going to meet my sisters for a couple of drinks as well. So I'll need a little bit of money. So that's really good. Right, okay, lovely. So that's the wallets all restuffed for another week. Okay, before I get into my essentials binder, can I just say a massive thank you? I forgot to mention it in my last video because I started ranting on, didn't I, about an out. But I've just noticed that I've got my first rose of the year. I've got a rose bush that I don't look after, just like all of my other bushes around my vicinity are neglected massively. But I do have a rose, pink rose, that looks beautiful. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention in my last video that a number of you commented to say that either you or someone you know suffers from sleep paralysis. So my God, thank you so much for like making me feel like I'm not alone anymore. I actually had it a few nights ago. I was at home, I wasn't away. Again, I hadn't drank any alcohol or anything like that. And it happened as I was going to sleep. Not as bad as last time. There was only one episode, because when I have it, I'll like shudder myself awake and try and move, and then it'll happen again, and maybe twice or 3 times. But last time it just happened the once. I've been told to sleep on my side, which I generally do. But I think when it was really bad, I was on my back. So thank you so much for everyone who's commented, because I just didn't realise what it was. And now I've Googled it, and yous have said that it sounds like all of the symptoms and the exact feelings of anxiety and feeling like someone's going to be in the room with us and killing us or I'm going to die is normal. So listen, thank you so much. Apparently there's an outreach you can really do about it. And I think if it doesn't happen as often, like if it doesn't increase in frequency, then I'll just put it down to something that happens in life. So there we are, never mind. All right, so starting with my essentials binder, I'm going to start with home, and it's going to get £10. So in home, I've got £400 in the bank already, and then for 20, 30, 40 and 450. That's class. I do need some new bedding, definitely. And I don't really have a home improvements, but I've got home maintenance, haven't I? Because I kind of want to, I don't have a drill or like a tool bag. I've got like random bits of tools that are like scattered around the house. So I need to invest in something to like keep everything together and get a drill, you know, so I can actually do stuff in my house. That's what I want to do. All right, household is next, and it's going to get 10 as well. So I've got 50, 100 in the bank, and then 110 in household. Oh, the barbecue I went to last Saturday was lovely. It was so good. I was there from like, I don't know, 2:30. And I didn't leave till, well, the Eurovision scores were coming through, and I just got home in time to see the public vote. So I don't know what time that was, midnight, something like that. But it was lovely. It was really good. Home maintenance is next. No, it isn't. Sorry. I've got £150 in there. Appliances, though, is going to get 10. So I have £100 in the bank, and then 20, 40, 50, 60, 170 in appliances. I think that's enough for an air fryer. Garden is going to get 5. 200 in the bank, 10, 15, 25, and 30. So again, I kind of want to get a pressure washer. I've been in this house for nearly 9 years, and like the flagstones at the back are just stained, and do you know how they get horrible? So I want to get a pressure washer. My dad's got one, like I could probably just borrow his, and a couple of other bits. I need like a sweeping brush because mine's broken. A few bits. Right, Kingston, which is my property maintenance company, is fully funded with 90. Insurance has 800, that's due in September, and then car tax, which is due in January, has one. No, it's not. It'll be due in, when did I get my car? End of March. It's not due till the end of March now. That's good. Car maintenance is next, and it's going to get 5. So we'll have 50 in the bank, 70, 85, 95 in car maintenance. Miscellaneous is next, and it's going to get 5. So I have 25, 35 in miscellaneous. My emergency fund has 2,150 in the bank, and buffer in this binder has 300. Okay, and next up we have my binder. Starting with hair and beauty. Unfortunately, this is gone. I bought some new makeup, and do you know what? I didn't go all out, but I've been hearing a lot of good things about Laura Mercier stuff. So I got some foundation. I got the like loose powder with the puff. And I got some primer. So when I was in London, I went into John Lewis, and I went to Laura Mercier, and I was like, look, I've been hearing about this foundation. And so she like did me face a little bit. I only had 20 minutes, but she kind of did. She colour matched me. She told me about the powder, and then she said, do you wear a primer before your makeup? And I was like, no. She went, do you spend a lot of skincare? And I was like, well, I'm about to. And she said, well, all you're doing if you don't prime it is putting makeup right onto your skincare, and it's just, I mean, she's selling it, but I do hear good things about a primer. So I was like, okay. So she put the primer on, and so, right, I've bought the primer and the loose powder and the foundation. So that's no longer in existence, but that's fine. We're going to start it back off with 20. Oh, is that my last 20? Holy moly. Yes, it is. All right, Major Beauty is going to get 5. So I've got 100 in the bank, 5, 10, 15, and 120. I don't know when I'll get this done again. This is facial aesthetics. It's meant to be like next month, but I have nowhere near enough money. And actually, I kind of want to see how my skin goes with like the Elma stuff that Gillian got us. Thank you again. Yeah, and I might just give it a bit longer and see how I feel. Clothes is next, and it's going to get 10. I still haven't sorted out the Zara clothes. I'm going to do it this weekend. So I've got 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, but I don't really, about 100 of this is gone, depending on what I send back. And then we have looks, which is getting skipped. So is books, but health is going to get 5. So I have 205, 10, and 15. 215 in health. Social is empty and it's going to get 5. Fun is also going to get 5. So I have 20, 35, 45 and 50 now in fun. Gifts is going to get skipped, but tech is going to get 5. So I have 100 in the bank, 10, 15, 25 and 30. 130 in tech. And buffer is now a savings challenge. So that's it for my binder. Okie dokie. Now moving on to birthdays. Hermione has 60. She is, at the end of May, she wants a netball hoop. So there's a good one on Amazon for about 60. So I'll get her that in a card and that's our done. Minerva is my mum. She is early June. Well, I'm away actually. So I don't quite know what to get her yet. So I need to think about that. She's got 100. Lily, I think, is fully funded. Yeah, she's got 60. She's in October. And we're working on Ginny. And she's going to get 10. So she now has 20. No, Lily is in June. What am I talking about? Ginny is in October. God, I get lost off with me own nieces, honestly. Right, okay, moving on to the travel binder. The Western Balkans is complete and we have £3,467 in the Western Balkans. And we're working on East Asia, which is going to get £100. So 2 aeroplanes here for £100. And do you know what I might do? I might add... Someone mentioned actually weeks ago you should have a miscellaneous envelope, and then someone else said you need a health envelope because of all your ailments around mosquitoes, especially for here. So I might add miscellaneous and health, or first aid kit or whatever I want to call it. I don't know yet. To be honest, I have just purchased like a travel wallet for my travels so I can put my passport and tickets and stuff in. I've been wanting one for ages, so I've bought a really good leather one from Amazon. It was 40 quid. And I don't know where I'm going to pull the money from yet. I don't really want to pull it from my Western Balkans clothes envelope, even though I might have enough money in there, etc. So yes, you are right. I should have a miscellaneous for like those random things that that I haven't thought about. But I'll figure it out when I do my own stuff and where it's going to come from. Right. So, sorry. Exodus has 2,450, Thai Flights has 100, Thai Hotel has 300, and we're working on spending money, which is where that £100 is going to go. So Spends has 50 in the bank, 100, 52, 53. So 300 in spending money. And I want to save £1,000 again. I don't know if I'll need that for this trip, but I'd rather have it.
Hello.
Oh, hold on.
We have questions from Ms. Page and from Mr. Maloney.
I'm showing my what I'm doing here. I was watching the post office inquiry while I was setting up. So yeah, that's how sad I am. Let me just get rid of that. Tell you what though, has anyone been watching the post office inquiry? I know it's been going on for a couple of years now, but they're like interviewing all the bigwigs now. So if you're not in the UK and you don't know what I'm talking about, post office inquiry, my God, biggest miscarriage of justice in the UK in a long time. I'm not going to say it's worse than people who were hanged years ago who perhaps didn't deserve it, or people who stole an umbrella and were sent to Australia. There are other miscarriages of justice. However, these were completely innocent people who were postmasters in post offices across this country. And back in the 90s, they introduced a new software system for balancing their post office of an evening. And basically the system was flawed and was full of bugs and errors, and it was spitting out like amounts at the end of the day or week that basically said the postmaster owed like a few £100s or thousands of pounds, and then the postmaster would try and rectify it, and it just like it would either double, the amount would double, and it was all just a glitch in the system. But the post office ended up convicting hundreds of them. People have killed themselves because of it. People have died without getting justice and being exonerated. So there's now a full public inquiry, and actually all of the like IT leads, the like CEOs, CTOs and CIOs and all the rest of it are being interviewed now, and it's all on YouTube. My God, if you want to go down a rabbit hole, everyone, do it. I mean, I know I'm a bit sad, but I'm just finding it so interesting watching them squirm. They've all got complete selective amnesia and are completely incompetent, clearly. So it's just very interesting to watch. The main woman, Paula Venables, is being interviewed next week, and it's all on YouTube live. She's been interviewed for 3 days. I might take the week off work. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that bad. But listen, it's so interesting, and I want them all to get justice, because it's an absolute disgrace what has happened to them. An absolute disgrace. Right, future trips here is Glasgow, and it's getting 10. So we've got 50 in the bank, 60, 70, 85 in future trips. So there we go. That is it for the travel binder. Okay, so next up is savings challenges. We're going to start with the Christmas binder, and today it's going to get 15. So we're doing this 15 here near the end, which means I've got 2 10s left. Very good, very good. So 15 is here, 10 and 5. So that is Christmas all done. And then we'll move on to mortgage, which, oh no, I'm skipping mortgage this week, I think. Yes, I'm skipping mortgage this week. I think what I'm going to do, because I don't put much money towards it, is I'm going to condense this. So I've got some 5s again. That's what I'll do for next week, I think. Right, and then we've got the 10k. So I'm going to give it 15. So a 10 and a 5. So in this round of 200, I've got 100 in the bank, 10, 20, 35 and 140. So I can rectify this one here with that other 5 and do another 10. So we've got £60 to go for the next £200, and there's 1,300 in the bank. So I've got 1,360. No, 40, whatever it was. All right, that's that done. And then next we will do savings challenges in here, starting with Sparks of Joy. And Sparks of Joy this week is going to get 10. So I have 250 in the bank, and then 260 and 270 in Sparks of Joy. And I can take off another firework. Oh, is that the wrong pink? There we go. 270 is in Sparks of Joy. And then we have Build a Buffer, which is going to get 10. Is it? Yeah. Is it? No, 5. 5, sorry, because I've only got 5 left. Yeah. So 5 in a Build a Buffer. So let's do the next one over here. So we've got 20, 35 and 40 now in Build a Buffer. This one is from Carol Cash. And then we have Celebration, which is going to get 5. So we have 20, 35 and 40 in Celebration. This one is going to go towards gifts for my travelling friends whose birthdays are like end of September, October. So we've got some time to finish that one. Leo, I'm going to skip. I completed it last week. It's got £100 and I'm going to do it one more time. But then we have Word Wonga. I was quickly looking at this before I started, and I'm going to do Pro, because that's what I am. You'll have to Google it if you don't know what it is. If you've read George Orwell, you'll know what a Pro is. All right, so we've got 20, 45 and 50 now in Word Wonga. Lovely. And then we have Roll With It. So it was £5 from the Infinity Challenge. So let's see what I get this week. Number 1, which is Hair and Beauty. Well, I tell you what, it needs it. It needs it. It's been decimated. All right, so £25 is now in hair and beauty. Lovely. And then we have the £5 challenge, which is getting 3 5s this week. It's lucky it's getting 3, tell you what. Actually, I didn't spend that much. I was out both nights in London, but the people I was with were very kind and I didn't need to spend that much money, which was good. All right, and then we have Ira. Okay, so for Ira, we are deleting apps. And we're able to delete 4 of the damn things. 4 of them. Okay, right. What we're going to delete next? Well, what do I don't know what these things are. Right, can I get up? Google. Popular app logos. But we'll say social media. Right. What we're looking at. Yeah, but what are they? I'm just getting the pictures up again. I don't know what they are. Oh, does it matter? Are you bothered? Do you care? Am I being stupid? Is Twitter not on here? No. I tell you what, I would delete LinkedIn. Ugh, horrible. Okay. Reddit isn't on here. Snapchat we've already done. Right, I don't know what these are. I don't know what that is, so let's just get rid of that. What's that? How many? 4? I don't know what that is. Is that Spotify? Don't know. One more. We'll keep the ones I know till the end, right? So let's just get rid of, that's WhatsApp, isn't it? That is that Vinted? Or Viber? I don't know. Let's get rid of Pinterest. I'm not sure I really like it. All right, lovely. And then we have the 50p challenge, which is getting 2 50s. Definitely condense this next time. So 2 50s are going in to the 50p. Lovely. And then Errol, what we got for you? What we got for you, son? 20, 40, 74. £1.74. Cracking. Oh, you've got some stuck. Sorry about that. Force feeding you now. £1.74. Oh, I'll get you that in a second. I'll get you that in a minute. Right, 174. So we're going to do the 62. We're going to do the 61. And we're going to do 51. Oh, hopefully it won't take too long now to like finish this. And then I am going to do the one that Tasha Budgets sent me, which is the Errol's coin collection one. We'll do that next once we finish this. All right, lovely. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching another cash stuffing video. I will see you in my next video, which will be probably the same time next week. Etsy shop. I have tried to like redesign it. I tried to do it on the train on the way to London, but I had no signal. It was a nightmare. So now I'm back. I do have to go to London again next week. That's the only problem. But I'm going to do what I said and make one of every binder, do a video, which might come up actually before my next cash stuffing. And then I'll be able to say when they'll be released again, when my shop will, because I've just got put my shop on holiday mode for the moment, so I can do all the editing. And then, yeah, they'll be back up and I'll get them out before I go away on holiday. So listen, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.